Hello, hello. It is Saturday morning. We are getting started with our Satisfactory stream. Just doing a couple things real quick, sending some announcements out. Make sure we've got posts put out there. Got it. Guess that's what this is for. Okay. Try posting in a few Facebook groups just to get the info out there. I am going to put the photo of this one. Nope, I've been using that one. That's right. Sweet. That's me. All right. We'll see how it goes. Trying to increase viewership by getting the info out there. I don't know how else to do it. Cool. Well, hey, here we go. We are on to some Satisfactory. Why did it not pull up? There's my game. Last week we did some adventuring and just tried to see what's out there, get some more of those resources. We knocked out a good bit of it. I was able to stock up our power crystals quite a bit. So our dimensional depot is full of those, and where I stream at. Yeah, a bit of power crystals here. So we got the 500 in our depot, and then these here. So we're actually doing good with that. This has not been hooked up to a train station. We should probably do that, and then that's just our copper. I think we're going to pull some of this copper. I can't remember what we said we were going to do over here in addition to this. So let's just hop over here and see what we got. I know we got something we're making right here. Okay, it's just these modular frames, and what else? What else? Steel pipe. I know I'm going to make rock. Have those sent because we don't have anything. Anybody actually giving us steel rods or iron rods. So we need to get that being sent over here. Get that camera angle. There we go. Slide this back here. There we go. It's got some support behind it now. Good. Laptop's great for portability, but for consistency of the camera angle, it just does not work. Oh, that's glass. Literally could have just flown up anywhere to get up here. So we want to send those two products up. I feel like they're just such low level things. We might want to anyway, we might want to produce something better and send it. But I know we need to get something going with these iron nodes over here. So there's just 3 of them. 3. Yeah, because there's 3 there and 3 here. We need another factory started over here, or we need to build up with that one. I think another factory floor would be fine. It also just tear this side off and extend it over. That wouldn't be bad. So for what we can do, we've got modular frames and steel pipe right here. So let's see, steel pipe. Gosh. We could be making these, but we don't have the SAM. It's across the map there, a ways. Don't need gas mask. Novelist, we already have that being made. Stators, I believe, was one of the products we're making here. We don't have stuff. Well, I say that there's some limestone over here. I tell you what, I want to get music going real quick. Let's get the boombox out here and let's see what we want to listen to today. Do. What is this? Deep Rock Galactic. Let me try that one. Put the tape in. Okay. I can work with that. Okay. So I believe we've got these set up. 600 per minute. This is a Mark III miner. Yeah, so that's let's say 600 per minute also. 100 per minute. What's wrong with it? Something's not. Oh, 600 per minute. I can't read. I can't read. All right, so that's already over. Well, that's also 600 per minute. All right. That's sending 800 per minute through this belt. We can only do 780. So our first thing we need to do is upgrade this site here. So we're going to tear this out. There we go. That's going to have to be middle, and then this one will probably be no clue. That one just has to go there. Freakishly small, but yeah. So those belts will give us 780 per minute. We got my energy drink going on here. Got little packets you just mix with water, but which there we go. Okay, so 600 per minute for each. When you get 3 lines in here going 600 per minute. Now, smeltery wise, I feel like these aren't. Oh man, 75 per minute. So it'll be 150, 300, 450, 600 per minute up to here, and then first. I can't speak. Hold on. Let me focus. Oh man, that thing's right in the middle of my back. Stretch it a little bit. All right, so one belt is doing 600 per minute. That means we've got 1, 2, 3, the first 8 of these units here. That's all that can be fed with that, and then we got 1, 2, another set here. And we need to we need to do some major work here. Okay, all right. I'm good. I got this. So if we reverse these in the middle here and just have the input coming from the other end, I think we can do this. These are set pretty tight. Make sure we get the right thing. Don't want to break the smelters themselves. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put splitters here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh. Okay, and then we're going to get our belts out. Sure I'm going the right way. Holy cow. Okay, I got mixed up. Okay, that's where we came from. Connect this. Okay, now we're going to put a lift head right here. So it goes there. And that. And so there's another, excuse me. One of these lines can come down there. Where's it at? Right there. Okay. So we will put a lift head right here. Then we can. Yeah, let's do that. So what's going on? There we go. We're going to turn that one around. So let's get back out here. Production, work through miner. Right about like that. Okay. Just throw a foundation underneath it. There you go. We'll get rid of this one here. Uh, hmm. That's a computer performance issue. It's not good. Let's see here. We're gonna put a lift right here. I don't like the way that's looking. Let's go. What? Straight should be straight. It shouldn't matter. I think the problem is this isn't. But that's not perfectly griddle. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't quite line up either way you want it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I won't do it here then. Fine. Let's bring it out a little bit like that. It does not like being straight at all. Huh. All right, we'll just have to go with it. Completely strange. Okay, well let's do a short one here. It still doesn't have power crystals. It doesn't have power. Where was it getting power from? Right there. Okay. Power up. All right. Let's get a short one here just to do its little funky thing. There we go. What? There we go. It was too short. Okay. Now, I could put a lift right here, or we could come to the edge. Let's come to that. Yeah, let's do it like that. Talking right about. No. Go straight. Right there. I think that would probably. Let's put a lift on that now. There we go. And then we just need to run our belt there. Sweet. Okay. That should be going in now, and that's got all of those maxed out. maximum input to those 16 smelters. And then we need to make room for, which should make this run a lot better. We need to make room for the 8 more. Excuse me, man. Sorry. I need to turn the heater on real quick. It's getting a little chilly out here. There we go. Heat things up for me. Gosh. All right. First problem solved. The next thing is we need. I might just tear some stuff out here. Darn it. Let's see here. Oh, we got another thing we're making. What is this? Just sheets. Okay. Just trying to wrap my mind around what we're doing here. Reinforced plates. And this is where we're making the those. Okay, so we're making screws over here. Cast screws from iron ingots, which I think is the quickest way to make them. Down there. Let's see here. Sheets, go there. Oh, this is where I cut it off. Okay. How much was this using? 200 per minute. It's 200, 400. Yeah, I see the problem. Okay, that one up. Oh, because I'm making sheets over here. Okay, never mind. For plates. 35, 150, 200, 400. So 400, so 550 per minute. And that's giving us 600 per minute. I think the way I have these set up. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 75 would be 600 per minute. Okay. So that's decently balanced. We could probably 550. We could go a little bit more on this one. Let me think. Okay, hold on. 225 would be 450, and then we've got 450 and 150 will be 600. Okay, so let's get this other one set up the same rate. So this one's at 56 or 225 percentage. Oh, well, look at that. I need to add another crystal in. Boom. Okay, so that will use up all the ore out of that line. Now to get these other ones up and running, we will need to get another set of smelters making the man. I gotta rip all this out, don't I? Okay. I'm tired of redoing things. So let's just rip the roof off and go up. Well, I need to get on to higher levels of stuff being made, and that's not happening like this. So let's just rip this roof off of here, put a floor in. Oh, I'll fix that. Just, there's nothing below. Oh, something below got caught. Dang it. I really like these see-through, you know what? Deal with that. We're just going to put the hover back on. Okay. Can't. I did. Dang it. The antennas on those things stick up so far that it's really hard to miss them when you're trying to do this. So, unfortunately, this is going to be the easiest way or the safest way to do this. I don't think I have any. We're good here. Might miss a few of these, and we'll have to go back and fix some. Some of those, but. Just don't want to break any of my machines. I have to go back through and redo the power. Maybe? Question mark. So I've got where the power's at. I can put foundations at that level, and the power connectors would hit that. The only problem is these would clip through the floors. So I really need to have my floors up higher. Where else did I miss? Over here. Okay. Yeah, that's much easier to control. What is... It's got some glass too. That's lovely. Sorry. No notifications. I've got a work event this afternoon. I want to make sure I don't have any questions about it. I think we got everything covered. See if the lines are in there. How do I get down? Come on. Ah. You can't go down while you're holding the... You're doing a build. Oh, you know what? All those things I was so worried about making sure they go back right, they're actually going to go away. I have to rip those off anyway. That's right. Because this doesn't go here if we have a second floor. Okay. All right. I think that's the least invasive way to do this. We are going to have half floor around this. So let's get that menu pulled up, and that is here. Is that number 7? Looks like I can't go down when I'm holding a. Thought I heard something moving around in here. Sorry. There's that. Wall corner goes in there. Go. Nope. Okay, that didn't look right. I think that went up too high. There we go. No, is that below? How did I get? Okay. That. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. Now is that gonna be? Um. Shoot. Okay. I think I actually want that up another half. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of these right here, right? And then we're going to put one of these here. Can't think straight in the mornings. Cool. That's right. One extension there. Is it there? Now, let's take this back out. Wish there was a way to just select it all and move it up a block, but I don't think the game works like that. All right, and almost. Let's take a minute to tear this back out. I like to make sure I do it right, even if I have to go back a little bit. But before I get this totally filled in, I want to make sure this is exactly what I want it. There we go. Okay. Now, let's get back in here. All right, since I'm building off of this now, we're going to have to extend off of these. There we go. That should work. There it is. Grab that. And that. All right, and then we're going to get 9. And you know what? I need to lower myself down so I can see the cross lines on this. Ah, darn it. Wrong button. Okay, hold up. I don't see. That's right there. Okay, let's head north. Good. All right. We should just be able to get this with one zoop. One fail zoop. Oh, almost. Oh, come back. Come back. Right. There we go. Okay. Good. All right. Now, we want to bring this last line of iron. Let's go down. Up. I believe through this corner even. We could get in there and get it up to the top here. And then build some more smelters. So let's get our smelters lined up. And those were... Gee whiz, I didn't even align those to any grid or anything. I think I have them as close to the edge as possible. Blueprints. Factory. Dual smelter center in. What's your input there? Forgot my shortcuts. Okay. Dual smelter center in. We're going this way. Is that right? No. This way. Why is the arrow? That arrow, see, the arrow points toward me, but the input arrows are there. Okay. How far in were we with that? Can't go down. Darn it. Okay, let's go over here. So we're just past the little line. That is on the edge there. I believe it looks about right. Let's just check back from here. That looks good. Okay. So we need one. Nah. Son of a gun. 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right. Now, all I have to do is connect our conveyor belts here. Come in here, and we're going to go with iron. There. I'm ready to copy. Yeah. Fingers back on the right. Oh. Paste. 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 Couple more. There we go. All right. We just need to get our iron up here. I think this corner would probably be the best. I'll put it right behind that one. There. Why can I not? I can't use the hover pack up and down whenever I'm holding a blueprint. Not a blueprint, but a whenever I'm build mode. Build mode. What's that? No problem. Okay. Okay. All right. I think it looks good in the corner. Only problem is, there's no room for it below. So let's move this over some. Pretty much anything in this circle. So anything right here is going to get blocked by what's been below the support below this. Why is that doing that? Hold on. Oh, okay. That's fun. Game is music playing. I hope it's still waiting. Man, even my control stuff's kind of running slow. Um, Thanks for joining the stream. I'm having a little technical issue. Computer's just not feeling this Saturday morning stuff right now. I'm trying to adjust the performance on it. It just takes a bit for everything to load up. So, oh, okay. Well, that seems to be running fine for the moment. I'll let that finish loading up in the background when we look at what's going on here, and then we'll get back on that. I'm probably just going to bring it up right here then. So if we'll go ahead, there it went. Put our hole right there. I am working on it. Let's go right there. That'll get it the most out of the way. Okay, and then up here. Ooh, is that gonna be too close? Let's see. Did I? I think we have to do it this way. We put that there. Try connecting, and that's too close. Okay. Try to work our way down from up here. The first straight. Get rid of that one. I'm just going to drop down here. All the way. Select that. Jump. There we go. Ooh. There's that. Okay. In theory, that should connect through. Theories aren't great, though. Theories are not, in fact, scientific proof. See, what's about to happen is I'm going to bring this down here. And I'm going to realize that this one should probably scooch over this way. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go with default. Let's go ahead and angle it over to here. Where are we at? All the way over there. That's too bad. We're going to get rid of this. I'm going to come to the edge of that. Excuse me. Big belch, dude. Come on. We're going to go R for straight. Come there, and then make this as straight as possible. Good. All right, now. Excuse me. We got to pull this back one in now. It's just going to shoot through the middle and catch that other one. Ooh. Nasty. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to come to the edge like that. Why in the world? I don't understand why it does this. That little bit of a oh. Hold on a second. Computer options just popped up. Let's see here. So we want to go to features. Let's see. Hardware monitoring. Let's go there. Usage scenarios. Oh, hold up. Go back. I just saw it a second ago. Features. Oh, here. Feature sets. User scenarios. Okay. We got this. Get that opened up, and we want to go, it's on Smart Auto. I want to go Extreme Performance. There we go. Okay. Okay, good. All right. There'll be a lot more fan noise this way, but I think it'll get us running more solidly. Okay. It's going to bring that to there. We're going to have to switch to straight or default. and just make it manually curve or straighten it out ourselves. Now we should have a straight line there. We're going to bring it over here and let it just do its thing. Straight, straight, straight. The edge there. Well, we could do this. Let's see. There we go. No, how did that happen? Oh my gosh. What is under there? Why is that? Okay. Don't get distracted. Things that don't matter, Dave. There we go. All right, so those are all in. Okay, why is that backwards? But there's a reason for it. Okay, now we've got ores going all into this set of smelters. Okay, that does work. All right. Wake my eyes up a little bit here. All right, I want to go ahead and throw this across here. And then next is this goes across here. Well, then it goes here, here, here. The upper entrances are going to be these other spots. So we have something else that goes on there. I don't want to fill this in. Two, skip one. There we go. Great. The other side here. Nope. All right, let's go back around and get the glass up top. The hover pack is much more stable, but it just doesn't. I feel like it doesn't quite have the speed. Maybe I just haven't used it enough to get used to it. The problem. Go. Side's filled. We could go ahead and throw our 4 entrances on. There. Oh man, I'm getting a little lightheaded today already. Not good. Once we get the smelters up top running, we're going to see exactly what we want to get out of this this factory setup and kind of take it from there. All right, next is going to be our corners. So we want to go, and I think I have a blueprint for this one too. Corner, 1 floor. right there. Now, depending on what we have on here, if there's any of those manufacturers, we'll have to adjust this, but this at least gets us um, my standard corner size. There you go. Okay. Then we can fill in with all those stuff. It just depends. I don't want to go up too high just because, like, if we have in those assemblers, that's what they are. This corner height is enough for blah, blah, blah. what are those? What are those things? Constructors and smelters. This is a sufficient height to get us through there. So we can. Like we can't. I don't think we have it. I don't. Depends on what we want to build here. Maybe we'll stick with what we've got over here. Let's just do rods after this, maybe. Oh, I'm tired, guys. It's not good. I got a long day ahead of me. 6 a.m. Okay. Excuse me. If we just did rods off of this and sent them off the depot, that wouldn't be the end of the world. So that would give us steel pipe, modular frames. The problem is, man, we have just looking through a list of supplies here. Oh, we already have stators coming in. Do we have rotors anywhere? Rotors. I don't see rotors. So, this other spot over beside us, these other three is where I was making rotors at. We need to get that going again. Stators are already coming in from somewhere else. Motors. Where's the motors? Where are those coming from? Like, I should have a corresponding supply station for every depot station we have up there, right? So if I have H-frame motor module frame, oh, right there. Okay, so up here, I gotcha. Okay, I know where that's happening. We're making motors that would entail that rotors are over there, rotors and stators, for that matter. There's also an empty. So that's balanced. I can't get anything else out of it. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta run inside real quick and take care of something. But I will be right back out and we'll continue on. Okay. So let me. Oh no, that's what I wanted. Let me put this on. Be right back. And I will. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I am back. Just had to step away for a minute there. Sometimes you gotta step away for reasons. All right, let's get my get that connected. Controllers down. Hold on. Wizard and QR code. Boop. Okay. I have this. Really? Did you connect to the wrong Wi-Fi again? No, it's still there. That's weird. Okay, we'll continue on. Just double check that my mic is up. Camera looks good. Okay, so we're still going to recreate our rotor factory over there. It's going to be a lot different because I've got some alternate recipes now that'll help out with that. So let's get let's just make steel rods. So we're going to send modular frames, steel pipe, and iron rods out of here if we can. Why does it say my stream is over? Reconnecting. Huh. That's odd. Hold on. Let's see. Well, offline. I'm still going. I don't know what they're thinking about. I don't know what they're talking about. Let's see. I need to get. Can I go? There we go. Where is my? Huh. Having some issues here. Offline. Hold on. Options, video, not full screen. Switch sizes. Nope. We're gonna do it. Apply. Confirm. Windowed. Let's go just windowed. What happens? I see no window. Let's go smaller. Let's take it down to 1400. Apply. Okay. Sorry, just temporarily. I don't know if it's going to change. It does look weird. Oh, it's done swapped wireless. Hold on. I'm going to have to reconnect to the right network. Somehow, the computer dropped my network. There we go. Okay. Let's go back full. There we go. And oh, strange. Let's check out Streamlabs. That was Streamlabs. Okay, hold on. Reconnecting. Doesn't have a viewer, so refresh page. Nothing. Man. Well, I'm okay, yeah. Around 7 minutes. I'm still recording it, so I don't know what's going on with that. Did it connect successfully? How do we get this to no, that's not what I wanted. Whoa, hey there, computer, calm down. Windowed. We're gonna shrink. We're gonna shrink real quick. Looks really strange, but I've got to be able to see my connections here. All right, that's good there. Let's go up to this size and see. That. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to keep playing. The VOD will at least be up on YouTube. Once I'm done, I can upload that. But for some reason, the stream part of this is failing. My connection's fine. It's just not reconnecting properly. Streamlabs, everything looks good, but I don't know what to say. Okay. I'm gonna still play this morning. There's that. All right, we've got our sources coming in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this smelting. And then we're going to be outputting 75, 150, 300, 600 per minute. And we can be making rods for. So let's get this connected to some constructors. Let's build some constructors. Now we've got dual input constructors. Excuse me. Factory. Dual constructors here. We don't want to line up with that necessarily. Well, let's just come in here and see what we've got. Steel rods, no, iron rods, 15 per minute. We can max that out. We've got 37.5, which is half of 75 per minute. So each one of these will be 75 per minute. Two constructors from one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 would do 8 constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4 would do 8 more constructors. So we could. We're going to tear this out and put it over here. Okay, yeah, let's do this. All right, so we're going to go with dual constructor. Let's line it up with that. I'm going to go in from that side now. Two. And 4. I guess there. And we'll do the same thing over here. Let's see. Yeah, we're still within. We'll do that. And that's going to go there. Okay. I think that's got that. And then we can, dang, we probably could have lined those up and shared the same. Because I'm smart. Yeet. Right there. Come on. 2, 3, and good. Now we're gonna come in here and let's just get it out. I can't. I can't even. Not literally. I can't. Okay. Yeah. Now this side needs to be connected. Okay, so they're going to share outputs. Now we need to get these two outputs to. So this one's going to loop around to this one, like this. There, good. And this one just needs to go all the way around. I'm gonna snake it in close though. Let's go right here. Probably could have gone closer. Hold on. Get this. Nope. And that too. Yeah, we'll do that. Right up next to this. I think right here. Yeah, right there. Good. Then we just need to connect these. And those outputs on this side also. So we're going to get all this connected together. And then we'll fire it up. Nah, not that. That'll make it interesting. Okay, and then that's going to give us, let's see here. Oh, nah. Even though I have some in here. Whatever. All that up there. We're going to copy. Paste and paste and paste. Paste. It does leave room up here for something else to be done if you want to make any products from what we have here. I just don't know. I don't know if I want to leave room for an assembler or what. Like we could go ahead and build it up on assembler could fit here. There we go. I'm still stopped up from this cold a little bit, so. There we go. All right. Well, that'll get us the iron rods we need, and that'll give us 75 per unit. So 75, 150, 300, 600 total. Yeah. We should be fine. Below we are making. Yeah, I've got. Ooh. Well, that happened. I just killed an assembler. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to rip this out. was afraid that was going to happen when we were tearing things out. Let's see, line that up with that. Right there. This is going to go through here. It's going to go there. And what was I making? Not that. I'm making reinforced plates. But which pattern is it using? One of these two. I'm guessing this. Just throw those in there as the output. I don't know what I had in here for that. So I will guess. But I know I have this connected here. We're going to redo all the power in here. I don't like these little floating pieces. Whatever. I don't know how much it was using, but we're going to go with that. So this needs 625 screws per minute of that recipe. This is not quite making that much, I can guarantee you. 125, 125. How many of these? Are all these connected together? Where are these screws going? I don't think they're even being sent anywhere. They're just there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 125. That would be 725. I think, yeah, there's more than enough of this. It can move them, so that should be good. Iron plates, I think that's fine. And then this needs to be reconnected because I just messed that up. So it's gonna come up here, it's gonna go around there, and then we'll put a conveyor between there and there, and we should be good. There. Ooh. Gotta be careful when you're tearing things out. I didn't know and realize I messed all that up. And I'm missing one here. Yeah. Dang it. Okay. This is a little more complicated too. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Let's get rid of that, and dang it. Okay. It's gonna have to be that, and that. All right. Let's sit there. This goes here. This there. Now we're going to have to put a lift out of this, that. Put this splitter there, and then it's there. And did I already tie this in? Let's see in just a second. We're going to put these in. Put those in. Throw that there. If it did the same as that, yeah, they're all set at the same rate. If we just grab power, why is this even here? Go away. We just need to grab power off of this then. We fire it up. Power's cut off. Okay. That was connecting around to something then. Okay, alright, anyway. Reconnect that just for now. No power. Okay. That. Let's see if it's going to pull. I just want to make sure the steel pipes are connected. So we're going to let it do one make. And then, dang, this is slow. And this is overclocked a little bit, so it's crazy. I think if we can at least get this hooked up to the train station. Yeah, it filled back up. I didn't even notice it. It's so quick. So that is connected in. We could do these lower level things. Yeah, it'd be 4 products. So if we go modular frames, steel pipes, iron plates, and then the blah, 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 iron rods, we can do that. So let's head up top. Sometimes this hover pack is painfully slow, so, but it's stable. Which is more than I can say for myself. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go ahead and we're gonna tear that off. We're gonna put our top on here with the 4. Go around here, and then we're gonna go through and get the power redone on the bottom floor and add power up here. We just got a lot of empty space on the second floor. So, I mean, it is what it is. Ah! Since it takes Zoop off of here, I'll need it for something else, though, so I'm going to leave it on. There we go. All right, and then number 6 comes through here. Like that. Just there, okay. Okay. Now we're going to fill in with our... Do I have a shortcut on that one? I do not. I don't know why it's not in there. It looks like we've got... I could probably put it on 1 or 2 because though... Sorry. I was like, what's my foot touching something soft in there? The little box thing. Anyway. I have a sewing box that has like fabric on the outside of it. Yeah. All right, and then we can jump down here and grab power. And that. Let me grab. Nope, I'm on the wrong shortcut list. Now here's the problem. I can't go down to get out of here. I'm stuck. Okay. I'm sure I just have my shortcuts, the controls set wrong for that. Okay. And so we're gonna go right to the center of this, which comes out of that. Go with this one. Come through there. Just gonna run this line. All right, we'll come up with this one. We're going to come down to the middle of this set. And we're just going to go, yeah, right there on that corner. Oh, yeah, right there. Okay. And then over here, I can find the connector for it. There we go. And along here, turn around. We'll go with that. Yeah. Now we'll just go ahead and connect these units up as we go. Go there. Ah, shoot. There we go. I feel like maybe this wasn't the right place to put the connectors, but it'll be okay. Now, that's that. We don't have outputs connected for this yet. Sorry, trying to pick that back out still, man. Let's go ahead and fix our power down here. I'm not happy with the way it turned out. Let's kill this line here. Technically, that needs to be moved up, but I think what I'm going to do is just put another connector in right here. And then, why don't we? Let's go ahead and up to the top one. Did it? Yeah, it did. Okay. We'll cut that one. Okay. I'm going to put a floor back in. Allegedly. Yep, that's right. Cool. All right. Let's clean that up. And then we're just going to get rid of these connectors here. Carefully. I'm going to do one at a time so I don't break anything else. And we'll put them on the bottom of the foundations above. Should be all of them now. Good. All right, now, and this. That power coming up this side too. Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's put those up here. and connect power from there to there. Like that. Put a foundation back in. The line's going the right way. And we should be good to go ahead and get this side connected up. I think we're going to do two different lines then. So that's going to go there to come over here. I can't control that now. There. And that to there. Here. Here. The next one. Straight up. One more here. Boom. And then this one right here. Head. And get these connected to that end. Oops. Push that. Okay, now for this set, we're just going to go ahead and missed one. Missed an old one. All right. It's already got 4 on it, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't do that. And come down to right about here. Nope, don't like that. And shoot in this way. Oh, come on, find it. Right there, good. Right above this. There it is. And then we're going to get one more over to this unit. Straight through here. Yeah. I think we can do that. Sure, why not? Okay. Then we just need to come through here and get all of these hooked up the same way. So we have a connector here. We're going to bring it over. About the middle of this, the middle of that. Does that look good? No, it doesn't look good. Don't like that. No. 2. We'll be on that line. On this line. Good. All right. Come from here. We're going to go middle this. There. Come on. Find the connector. There we go. It's so hard to find the connector on some of these. Just to the side, I think, is the best way to get it. Uh, where are we at? 1:38. I think probably about 10 minutes left when I came out. Eh, not too high. And then we just got to get that other side over there. And then I really, really, really want to get this uh, into the depot. You know, it's something like this right about here. Okay, there we go. It's really hard to precisely control. I'm going to shoot this over here. Next to that line. And this one. There we go. Let's go here. That's the problem. Okay. Boop. Boop. No. Okay. All right. Um. All right. Power. 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 We have Mark 3, Mark 2. We can put there. And we can still do that. That. Excuse me. I'm just going to excuse the fact that holy cow, I lost another instructor here. I have to take care of that too. And side, 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 side. Um, zero connected. All right, everything's good here except for the fact that this is missing constructor right about there. Wrong way. Okay, let's get sucked in. Get power hooked up. It should have copied. Yeah, I did copy everything over there. Now, why don't we have? Oh, yeah, because these aren't hooked in here. Should give us all this stuff there. That's going to start making. Good. All right. That's already set to reduction powers because I've got them all turned off. Throw that in there. Okay. All right. I think we've got everything except for that hooked up here. Give me a second. There. If I select this manually, it will upgrade that. Good, good, good. We'll just come over here and go up above it. Ish. Really connected in there. Okay. Now, we need to get our outputs up. Up, 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 up. One, two, three, four, five things from here, don't I? Technically. Because these screws aren't being used for anything right now. Hey, well, I don't want to send screws over there. What do we need to do with screws? Should we make more reinforced plates? Because we have modular frames, steel pipes, reinforced plates, and we're sending rods. What we plan on doing that? $75, 150, 75, 300 there. So 600 total of these. So we can merge all these together. Like so. So let's turn it level up. If we output there, we can go down wherever with that. All right, let's connect these. Output there, you can go to that. And this is going to connect to that. And we can bring our loop around anywhere over here. Really. And send it up. Oh, okay. Anyway, we got our output from there for that. So these, we might just call it here. So I've got these nodes ready to go, and we can hook it up to the train station. I was hoping to get that connection done, but we'll see what to do. I might have to put another assembler over there. I say that, but I've already capped my ceiling off, so maybe not. Maybe I figured a few things out off camera. I could possibly throw all those constructors up top, making whatever they're making, and put another assembler or two down here. So, all right, well, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry the actual stream got messed up, but if you're watching this on YouTube, for the one viewer that does actually see part of it, thanks so much for joining. And hopefully we get all this sorted out, and next time our stream can be a lot better. So, all right, have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you later. Bye-bye.